and welcome to episode 12 of the Let's Play series on Bjornholm. Ooh, things started to grow. Cool. Now if you remember, we were working happily away over here, and if you remember, the tether is fixed. I actually built it into the video, didn't I, in the last episode? I put it in the description and put it in the screenshot. So yeah, she's working well, but there's no point carrying on that because don't use a shuttle, there isn't. We haven't finished mowing yet. So yeah, we better crack on with that. So the rear mower, front mower. Oh, I've just noticed that the little icons go green. Come on, GPS. There, it goes green when it's turned on. Off, on. I have actually noticed that they turn green, but I couldn't figure out why. I just happened to be watching them when I hit the button. That's cool. What's not cool is it doesn't remember your cruise control settings. That sucks a bit. Lock in, go. Champion. We've only got 3 passes left, haven't we? Full episode to go at again. And I think I'm running out of tea. Oh no. Yeah, but if you didn't make a backup copy of your XML, we've definitely just broken multiplayer, because nobody else will have the same file as you saved at the same moment. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure it's based, it can't be based on content, surely. I'm sure it's based on the same file saved at the same time. If it's based on content, that would take a hell of a long time to load. It checks for every little character being different. But maybe. I'm sure it's based on time anyway. So unless you share that file with whoever you want to multiplayer with, you can't. And we obviously haven't broken single player because I'm here playing in the games, not singing and dancing and playing up. No errors. No errors. You may get asked for administration. What I did, I had to pull the file out of the folder, put that file, the original one, then into another folder called Original Files from FS15, because it's not the first one I've been tinkering with. But currently it's the only one still left in there. The other one was for the loader arms and they're still funny. Hopefully Giants fix that. Yeah, make sure you keep a backup copy just in case. I'll be putting the backup copy back in before they patch the game, because if it overwrites it, then you just lose your edits. If you're on Steam, that's going to be an issue for you because that auto updates. This is off Giant's website, so it doesn't update unless I say so, which is a bonus. So it's worth actually making a backup copy of your edited one as well, just so you've got the damn thing, because Giants may or may not fix it. If they don't fix it, it's still going to drift, and you've just had it overwritten, in which case you'll be going back here to find out how to do it again, if your memory's anything like mine anyway. But yeah, backups. Modding is all about backups. Backup, backup, backup. Because when it goes peak Tom, if you haven't made a backup, you're going to start hammering your head against the wall. And really wishing you had. I think that's going to count as done. Awesome. I'll take these guys off. That is a huge front mower. Strange how that doesn't fold. But it's ridiculous. Well, it's meant for mass mowing, isn't it? Huge scale. We'll put them back here again. Oh, come back. And that's why you unfold it, because that was going to tip straight over. That's that question's answered. Oh, come on. Keep thinking I'm on shuttle. Right then, so what do we have to do next? we're going to need the baler, aren't we? And the green one's the one that runs the baler because nothing else can. This guy can run the windrower though. Where's that? Down there. Yeah, this guy struggles with the big baler. Going up hills. Watching Ian Robson, I did a little bit of playing about. He used the 160 Puma. I'm pretty sure the baler's labelled up wrong what it needs. That's the big New Holland square baler. Does not like it. Sorry guys. So yeah, I'd tested with the Sammy. Nope, didn't like that. Tested with the Lamborghini. Nope, didn't like that. Tested with this. Yes. And there isn't much difference between this and the Sammy. I think Lambo. 43. But that 43 makes the difference. Right, let's see if I've still got this right. It's gone weird. It's definitely gone weird. Come on. Hit the deck. I think it's just a very small bit, look, but it's not enough to cause it a problem. It's a lot better. Right, on. Forgot it. Should have saved the cars. Oh no, I haven't. Just me. It's there, look. Nice. Yeah, you can save it in a slot, can't you? Don't actually know how that works. It's up here. You can't name the slot. So you've got to know which one's which. You can name it. Okay then. Tedding. What's that? That's load costs. Save costs. Ah, it says it there. Awesome. Okay then. Right, I'm going to start doing that a lot more. This is the only tractor that can TED, but when we use it for other stuff, nice. Very nice. Yeah, GPS cars 1, TEDing. Awesome. Probably could have done that on the 13 as well, I never realised. Well, that's something new. I'm big on saving stuff at the minute as well after playing about with the weights. Come on, turn. Oh, I'm not into the tree. No, just going to miss, look. But before I made that edit, that would now be hanging halfway down the hill. It's still not quite straight on the tractor, look, but it's only a slight difference. It keeps going tiny amounts. Well, there you go. It is actually perfectly straight. Get that line straight. Ah, he's on a hill, so I'm not going to be able to see it. It's near enough. That is pretty much perfect. Just changing those two numbers. It was the collision on the actual dirt. You can see it, and I've got the button to show you it. There's the mouse. This collision just here, look. That's the one that was being the problem. Don't know why, but that was possibly because I was kicking into that one maybe. Oh no, because they're all on no collisions. Either way, that's the one we've just made flex. How it works. So whatever was up with it, that was the problem. Oh, that was close. So I can't see white and be the problem. Ah, they're definitely hitting the floor though, aren't they? So I wonder if allowing that one to flex has now made those flex. Oh. Right, short person's awake guys, I'll be back shortly. She needs a cuddle, she's not very well, bless her. Alright guys, we're back again. A few daddy cuddles and a tangerine and she's good to go. Bless her. Now where were we? Ah yeah, discussing the fixes for this thing. Yeah, I'm not quite entirely sure what allowing that little tiny collision to rotate has done, because it doesn't seem to be interfering with the floor, but it's worked. Hope it benefits you guys as well, because it is quite a nice teddy. We have the almighty choice of 2. So now anyway. So yeah, it's needed. Right, and here we go. Is this going to be the last pass? I don't think it is it? No, it's going to need another one. Ah well, we'll get there. But we start the time, so we know where I am. I think I'm doing quite well the video times. Half out of 40 minutes. I think it's pretty good. 20 minutes is just too short, you just don't get into it enough. That's the way I feel anyway. We've got no technical restrictions. I know TCGG Rob, his internet is poor. He's going fibre up to the end of the year though, I think. Can't wait for that. So yeah, he sticks to 20-minute videos just so we can actually get them uploaded before he starts going grey. Bless him. But yeah, it's not enough for me. It does render quick, I'll give it that. I'm already on fibre optics, so the upload's not an issue for me. But a little bit longer and I reckon I'm good. Yeah, this is going to be a nice field. Just wondering if we shouldn't... Oh, now he's made it. In real life we've just snapped the thing and bent it left, right and centre, but farm sim, we're good. Oh, the wheels are on the floor. Oh, they're in the floor. See, I don't know if they're actually behaving as wheels or not. But enough waffle about it, let's just enjoy it. Look how that left hand side of it, front now, is following the contours. It definitely doesn't flex as much as the Windrower though. But it does flex, you can see there. And it likes flat ground more. Oh, she's run out of tangerine. She's scoffed a lot. I think we're having teething problems. Poor kid. Yeah, I never remember when the baby teeth came through, but I remember when the adult teeth did, and it never seemed to bother me. It's, something's clearly bothering the poor little girl. She's not a happy baby. Oh. I think we've just broken the folding though. I'm sure it didn't do that before. Yeah, so adding that flex on that collision's allowed it to screw up the folding. Oh well. Can't win sometimes, can you? Yeah. I'm sure it wasn't doing that before. Right, it works in the field, but now it's knackered for going down the road. See, I never noticed that. I'm gonna have to edit the video. I wonder if we can set that right. Oh, I'll just jump off and see if I can't tweak that. And then we'll have to do some edits. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the editing I've done that's allowing it to do that. Right. Save game there. I'll jump off, back in 5 guys. Alright guys, we're back again. Now I managed to get it to it folded up right, but it wasn't quite perfect in the field. Now I've got it so it's a little bit loose while it's folded, but it's not escaping the barriers, so that's alright for me. And it works fine in the field. so I'm happy with that. I've changed the rock limit, the X, Y and Z. X is now 3, Z is 3, Y is still 0. So it's the component joints I'm changing. It doesn't matter whether it's folded or not folded. It will always have that amount of rotation limit, and that seems to be what's affecting that. But it's got it pinned. Oh. No, she's still unhappy. She's trying to escape the high chair at the minute. Catching the sunset, look. She's gone yellow. I think she's trying to curl up and go to sleep, maybe. Oh, she is, bless her. Oh, must be tired. I might have to cut this video short, guys. We'll see. Happily tucked up into her high chair now, curled up on it. I'll say happily. Big yawn. She's tired. I don't think she's had a nap today. She too much have been jumping on my head, but I was trying to snooze. Right, see if this picks up the auto width. No. Alright, centre the course. That's on the offset. Reset the offset. Centre the course. Increase the working width. Allow for a little bit of overlap. I'm not straight, am I? Yeah, that does. Right then, course 2. Save course. Windrower. And because we're logged out, we'll have to reset the cruise again. I was sure you could pin this to whatever speed you were doing. Maybe I'm just thinking MR. I was sure this did it too. Wow, that's bouncing a lot. Heck of a lot. Slow it down. Oh, it's not liking this. That's better. That'll be alright when we get more into the field. I could feel another modding mission coming on. I've got a feeling this is bouncing because the wheels don't have enough suspension on it. It's that lever wheel there. I think it needs a little more pull out. No, I don't know, that seems to be bouncing more in the middle. Yeah, that's bouncing from the back, isn't it? Alright then. Again, I'm thinking it's the wheels. Just depends how they're scripted in, I suppose. Maybe have a play with it. Yeah, he's going to get round. Is he going to miss a bit? Yeah, he is. That's going to complicate things a bit. Might have to do a headland after we're finished. Just straighten it all up. Well, this is going to take us to the end of the episode anyway. I suppose we could do some bales though, just see how they look. So I'll do another couple of passes so we've got something to get stuck into, then I'll go pick up the baler, we'll do a couple of bales and we'll call it quits there, guys. I'll finish this field, get it all down to the cow area. Next episode we're going to make TMR and feed our cows. I did manage to make another brew though. Me and Midge went into the kitchen. She claimed a tangerine and I filled up the kettle. Yeah, so next episode we'll get the TMR done and we'll play with the corn as well. I'll fast forward. Probably fast forward in the episode though, so we have TMR in the cows, get maximum production out of them already. Rather than having a wet, I should shrink this car, shouldn't I? Yeah, better shrink it. What's the actual... what's this say? 12.5, I'm 113. Yeah, shrink the cost. Still seems like it's missing someone that far ahead though. He's not engaged. That's why. Oops. Now that's looking better. I suppose all will be revealed on the next pass. Still maybe too close. No overlap, is there? Right, shrink it again. That's better. Overlap. Right, resave. Before I forget. Ah, you see, he's still engaged. That's what I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a head, and I've got too close to these fences here. Still missing more than I'll be happy with. I think this is a case of we need to go actually off the field. So yeah, we are going to have to do a headland. But in the meantime, we're going to go fire up the baler. Let's have a look at these hay bales. We can't wrap these. Oh, that much silage there that I may have just screwed up with that. Because I've tedded the entire field. So we've only got that little bit of silage in the clamp. We've only got a few cows because we're waiting to see if they are actually breeding. Because I'm sure I only bought 5. It's probably easier to go back in the episode and check. Right, this bale you need to unfold it, which is putting the back down. I have emptied it, but as you can see it's still 91% full of straw. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen now. Turn around, lower the pickup, hit 3, and see what she does. Ah, that works. Did it turn it green? Oh, it did. Nice. Not very realistic, but that definitely benefits us. Instead of having that random straw bale you used to have in 13, you now get straight into the hay. We used to get 2, didn't you? Yeah, we're not going to make that corner. Not at that speed. Try and keep the pickup on the windrower. Oh, skills. And I have, is it in here? No, it's in here. Alright, at the end, there's your bales. Session and total. That's the bale count we've got at the minute. Not perfect, but it's good. I like it. Be interesting to have one per baler. We'll see, I think it's definitely doable. The script isn't mine. Hopefully the original author. puts it out there. This is a global one. Puts itself into every baler. So every baler comes with the counter then. So a lot of the modded balers actually have their own built-in. Which is annoying, is everybody building the ACE limit into the mods as well. Because I moved the HUD around on screen. I didn't like it at the bottom, because that's where cosplay popped up. I moved it to the top right, just to the left of the clock. And when everybody built it into the mods, before I started playing MR, you had to then take it out. So the global one that I had worked. It was annoying. If people wanted to use ES Limited, they obviously have the global. So why build it into every mod individually? If people want it, they'll get it. If they don't, they won't. Right then. Well, that's that bit done. Oh, she seems happy at the minute. I'll push on. What was it? 1. We'll push on, guys. Oh, she's happy. See if we can put the speed back up to 8. Now we're into the proper field. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. And the tram line coming down the field. Yeah, I like that. Yes, I'm going to have to start leaving an edge at that field for this time. They have to do a headland over there. Just tidy it up again. So if you leave the edge, then your windrower gets time to recenter itself. I don't think I've left enough over this end either, have I? Questionable. Suppose we'll find out next time. It's going to be close. Yeah, get some lovely hay bales. Just keep the cows happy. Let's have a look, see when the next great demands are as well. It's the same as before, the economy XML. In the save game folder. It's a bit of a cheeky method, but it's nice to know. For me anyway. And the information is there. It's not encrypted or stashed away somewhere. It is accessible. It's accessible and editable as well, if you so desire. He's missed a bit. He's missed another bit. Oh, missed a button. Uh-oh. Phew. Yeah, he started jumping towards the end here. It's a proper field too. I wonder if the spring settings on that thing can be altered. I suppose it depends how the wheels are scripted in. I'm presuming they're just going to be more objects, and the main wheels on the frame are going to be the actual wheels. Otherwise it's got a lot of wheels. So 6 per unit, so 6, 12, 24, 26 wheels. That's a lot of wheels. But if they don't have any suspension settings there, that could be why they're jumping around like that. Which is pretty realistic, because in real life, well, we do have some sort of contouring business. It's got a spring in the middle, look. I reckon I can fix it. I reckon I can fix it. I'm gonna have to go have a look now. Modding on the fly. Twice in one episode. Does it never end? I'll do this in between episodes, guys. Well, again, I'll put it in the description. It'll be, well, I'll screenshot it and put it at the end of the video if I've done anything. I've not actually posted up the previous video either, so there is time to edit it from previous mistakes. Otherwise I'd have just screwed up everybody who watched the game. But yeah, as I set it to 2, it kind of worked in the field, but it drifted a bit more than I was happy with. Set it to 3, wobbles when it's folded, but it doesn't escape like it did first time. So 2 or 3, maybe 2.5. I think I'll take that. There's what I'll try, guys. 2.5. I'll have a go at myself. Anyway, I'll call it quits there, guys, because I want to test this. So we'll see you all next episode. Laters. Alright guys, I think I'd, instead of doing a screenshot, I'm going to make a little video and tag it into the end. This video is going to be repeated twice, depending which video you watch. It's either going to be about the Tedder or the Windrower. But basically, you open up your farm sim folders, get all the way here. There's a file path for mine. I got mine through Giants. If you have Steam, you've got to go through all the Steam business. What you're looking for is the hit. That's the big Tedder. Screenshot will be displayed round about now. And then you get your Pottinger, which is this one. This is the Windrower. All you do is select those two, I press Control, copy them, and you copy them and put them over here. This is your original files. These two will not be edited. This is so you have backups. Then you stick them again in here and you open them up. Yes, that's the previous edited one. So if we open them both up, we've got them both. Now what you want to do is scroll right down to the bottom. The hit is the Tedder, and what you're looking for is this line here, line 277. This is that sneaky little collision which causes the problem. All you do is select X, Y and Z. I've got it at 2.5, 0 for the Y, and then the Z is 2.5, and that makes it follow the tractor basically. It doesn't drift anymore. For the Windrower, I've set all 3 of the Y axis for the rotor heads to 3. It's not perfect. It's the collision that actually sits on the floor. There are no wheels apart from the main chassis, which is those two there. Everything else, these are all the dynamically loaded parts. These are the wheels that it calls in, but they don't behave as wheels because they're not set as wheels. It would be a long way of doing it, I suppose, to make them as wheels, but then it would work properly, because then you could have your spring settings. But we're not going to do that. All I've done is allow I think the short person agrees, I think. But yeah, all I've done is given it a little bit of travel on the Y-axis. It seems to work a lot better. But yeah, the best way to drive in the Windrower is just drive slow. And then all you do is save those two, and it'll be saving, because you've opened up the edited files, it'll be saving as these. Then you grab them both, and you copy them over here. Are these the edits? Yeah, these are the edits, aren't they? So yeah, you just grab them both, copy them, organise, paste, and it'll copy and paste, copy and replace, and you get asked, because it's in the program files, to be admin, continue, done. And that's it, guys. That's how you edit them. Then your Tedder doesn't drift, and your Windrower doesn't try to reach orbit. It just tries to jump. It's made it better. It's still not perfect though. So the only way of making that Windrower perfect is to set all the little wheels as wheels, or maybe put some hidden ones in. Something maybe play about it later on. Anyway, hope that helps, guys, and makes your game a little bit better until the Giants patch it. Enjoy. Laters. I did forget to mention though, guys, by doing this you will break multiplayer. Single player works, but unless you give these edits to whoever you want to play with, or put your original ones back in, you will not be able to go multiplayer. Just have to make that important. And if before you update, I recommend putting the original ones back in as well, because if Giants have updated them, they will update the originals instead of the edits. Just in case something happens and you lose these ones. Because then you have, well, I suppose the video is going to be here, so you can do it again, isn't it? But yeah, good luck. Laters.